Steph, you got 3 minutes of time. The stage is all yours.
Okay, hello. I'm representing team8, and we are looking into, our goal was to create innovative apps for TNO's TA transit app platform. So, our app that we came up with, we wanted to look for something that worked in daily life and made life simpler. The app we came up with is Food Cheer, which is a smart app to work with your smart kitchen at home, and also to work with grocery stores and stuff like that. So what would happen, your life with this app would be, you wake up, go down to your kitchen. When you get to your kitchen, Future app will have downloaded. It tells you what's in your fridge and what you can make with that. It'll also connect with any health apps that you have and any your calendar. So an example would be, let's say you've got a really hardcore workout plan today. It's going to say, hey, why don't you have a protein-filled meal? Let's make it nice and big and give you, that energy you're going to need throughout the day. From there, it not only tells you what you can eat, but it's also going to look at the expiration date on the food. If your eggs have like 3 days left on them before they're not going to be so great, it's going to say, hey, let's make sure this meal is full of eggs so you can use it up instead of wasting that food once it's gone bad. If you don't want to use up those eggs for some reason, it can say, hey, why don't you donate that food to a local food shelter or give it to a neighbor, make sure it's used so we have less waste. So you have your nice meal, you go have your workout, on the way home you stop by the grocery store. The Transient app is going to download once again and say, hey, you're at the grocery store, we know that this morning you finished up those eggs because you had to, they were going to go bad. Why don't you pick up some more eggs along with a list of other foods that we know you've used the past few days. So you get your groceries, once you leave, the app goes away and you're good for that day for food. So it's kind of everybody who's going to use this is pretty much going to be everyone. We have to eat. Everybody has to eat. So it's kind of a good option for anybody who wants to be healthy, but even college kids who want to make sure they're using up every resource they have. The value of it is it makes your life simpler. It also can make you more healthy, because if it's connected to other apps, if you're diabetic, it can help you give you better food suggestions based on other apps that you have. It also kind of has...
Finish the sentence, please. Yeah.
It also has the connectivism through kind of encouraging you to donate the food or share the food instead of wasting it. So.
All right. Thank you very much. TNO Transient apps. Show me thumbs up or down on this concept. We're going sideways. Let's go to the left. And then we're going slightly right up. Martina, with your food background.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I think it's really a nice and socially valuable concept. I think there are really a lot of things in it that we need nowadays. Like we need to stop wasting food, we need to share food with people that need it. And I also like the connection part and the health part of it. I think there are a lot of people interested in their own health, and if they move enough, if they eat the right food. I think you solve a lot of problems I have, so that's something I really liked about it. Why my thumb was not really completely up had to do with the fact that I think that it might take a while before a lot of people will have a smart kitchen. So many people will replace their kitchen every 15 years. So I think you could spend some time on making an in-between solution for all those people that don't have this smart kitchen. That would be really valuable, I think. Also to get the community to a size that will be a community, and that's really important, I think. So thank you. I really enjoyed your presentation.
Thank you very much, Tina. Nel, what are your insights?
I see a lot of value in transient apps, or something that is hyper local, for the moment, pops up. You can roll with it or not. I also think that merges quite well with food, particularly as food has such an effect on our health, right? And we're now seeing emerging markets in things like nutraceuticals. So seeing food itself as a way of preserving or enhancing health. So I think there are a lot of opportunities to guide people's behavior based around food. I would share some of the concerns on smart kitchens, or being able to easily catalog what is in a kitchen or what is in the fridge. So I would wonder if it's more something that could be better chained to specific goals somebody's trying to achieve, and say passing a fruit shop, specific actionable things you can do to help get towards that goal.
René?
Well, thank you. My thumb was like this. First of all, I have a bit of concern that the question that's been asked by Tino is a bit more high over than to target on one application. And within the application, I would aim higher. Part of this already exists, coming from the vendors of kitchen stuff. However, the idea of connecting it to your health, I think, is a very good thing. You could connect it to the calendar. What am I doing this week? Am I at home or am I traveling? That makes a difference in what I need to buy. Like you just said, I think, if I understand it rightly, what is my target in losing weight or gaining weight, or do a lot of sports. If you're a triathlete, maybe you eat different food than when you're a singer. And I could think of integration with the systems of grocery stores, like we have Albert in Holland, the guys that bring your food to your home. There could be an integration there as well, maybe. And integration with the stuff that the smart bodies will distribute, because you might know earlier than me what I need for my diet, if you integrate with that. So things like that could be, you could elevate the concept.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put you for a challenge. 1 sentence, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's more you could do if you pick food, and you pick within that will narrow down your transient app question, because I think the question's too big. So go with food, but don't go deeper into it. And I just want to also say, I think you should have confidence, and you have you had a nice flow to what you were saying. You came across really well, but just like have the confidence to kind of let your passion for what you're doing come through.
Okay.
But really well done.
Thank you.
You're a convincing person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are.
A quick summary. It's a social valuable concept. It's about stop wasting food by sharing food. You solve Martina's problem, so I get one customer. Connected to your health. Not many people have smart kitchens. That's something you might want to solve, that has to relate to how to catalog the food. And the question is this the question of TNO, or is there something else behind it? And how to make it fit profiles. And you got a nice presentation, you got a nice flow. You look good on stage, make use of it.
Thank you.